Good morning, YouTube. This is WakMed19 bringing you another gameplay and audio commentary, and today we're gonna take just a look back. Okay, so I put out a year ago or so my very first commentary. It was just over a year ago, and one of the things that I noticed immediately when I went back and looked at it is how much better I have gotten at editing video and making it pretty and making it worthy of me watching it. Actually, I do a lot better job. The video is much clearer, it's much sharper, and some of that has to do with the fact that Modern Warfare 3 wasn't all that clear of a game. And although Black Ops 2 looks a little more arcade-like, it is also a very, very clear game. Look how, I chose this on Plaza. This looks like a pretty sharp night with, no smog and no dust, and it's pretty cool. Like, this is a club you could hang out in. And it's just, I've gotten better at also making it look good, making those colors pop, making them come at you, making them pretty. And I'm really pleased about that. I did notice some things like the fade in that I'm going to work on. I'm going to try to make that a little bit better because I really enjoyed that I did that, and I noticed that I just don't do that anymore. I also noticed that I put in some words whenever I needed them onto the screen, and I don't do that as much anymore either. I think it's because I really am not as concerned with the gameplay and what the gameplay is doing. C4, but I'll throw in little audio blurbs more so. I think also that has to do with, instead of just setting a timer, I actually watch my gameplay while I'm playing. And this is some very fast demolition. It's a really fast demolition game, which is why I put it in there. It's just over 5 minutes long or whatever, some change with that is. And Solo and I do some good work. But I also don't talk about the gameplay as much as I did in those original videos, in those original commentaries. I did a lot more speaking just of, what I was, okay, I'm waiting on the steps here for somebody to come around the corner. This is my idea of the spawn. I'm going to hit the AFK guy. And now I'm more of a topic kind of guy. I do more topics. Do people want to see more of analyzing the game? I can do some of that. I don't like to. This game is so much more fast paced that picking specific strategy, and it changes so much during the middle of the game. How about this? I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure you crouch before you defuse a bomb. Do you want stuff like that, or would you rather hear me talk about, whatever the topics of the day are, ghosts coming up, whether or not the gun that I'm using is balanced, or whichever sightlines or whichever. I don't know. It's actually a question that I was asking myself whenever I was making that gameplay. I'm really pleased with the amount of progression that I've got, but I noticed some things that I liked that I did a little more back in the day, back in the past. So that was the end of the first round there, and there's nobody left to play against. So we're just going to go ahead and finish this out really, really quick for the second half of this gameplay. So I'm doing some things here on the WakMed19 channel that I didn't do in the past, and I am proud of those, and I am really enjoying those. And one of those is the color correction. The fact that my video clarity is so superb. I think it's the best on YouTube. If you disagree, let me know, and let me know what you think I could do to make it better. I think it's better than a lot of other YouTube commentators, or at least as good. Some of the I have video quality that is on par with people that have millions of subs. So that's something that's very pleasing to me. I have an intro worked out. I have an outro worked out. I may redo the outro here in the future. I haven't really thought about it. And I'm hoping that the intro will be repaired here shortly. That will make me pleased. Other than that, I have really good video quality. I feel like my stuff is snappy. It's easy to watch, and everything I do is in high definition. That's something that I don't like about watching my older videos. 360p. Everything is now in 1080. That can be, of course, your gameplay is only 720. But it's rendered up into a 1080, so it's truly high def as I can get it. and that's something that I do take some pride and quality control in making sure that the video is as pretty as possible. Also have a Twitter account. I do stuff on Twitter all the time. I'm in a podcast, and these are just things that I work towards making my channel better. So whether I have 2 billion subs or just the guys that hang out with us all the time, I appreciate that. I'm happy with what I've got going, and I improve myself. That's a goal. You should always improve yourself. That's mine. Thanks. Have a great day.
What force will prevail, guided by the skewer, and only one thing sure.